Tomorrow we're going to be having New York strip with a side of scallops, mashed potatoes and gravy, and asparagus spears. Do a little dry age, black truffle salt, fresh ground black pepper, and garlic powder. Now most people will put your salt on first and the other flavors on top of that. I'm going the exact opposite direction. I'm going to put my garlic powder on first. I'm going to give a healthy black pepper crust. Then I'm going to put the truffle salt on top. That way, as all the juices get drawn out of the steak and then pulled back into the steak overnight, the salt grabs hold of all these other flavors, pulls them into the meat, and you need little to no seasoning, maybe a teeny sprinkle of salt after the steaks are cooked. And that's about it. Here we are about 10 minutes later. Got a healthy supply of the garlic, salt, and black pepper. Not in that order. Garlic, pepper, and then salt. And we're going to stick this in the fridge overnight. You can see it's on every edge, even on the fat cap. And away we go. Tomorrow that's going to be some gorgeous meat. Okay, I took the steaks I rubbed last night out of the fridge. Got scallops sitting here for later. We'll cook those on the griddle. What I've done is rubbed my rub in a little, because when I took them out, if you can see the difference, but it's a little too heavy here, a little too light here, and I'll bet it's the same here. Yeah, I see you got some areas. So I'm just going to take it and smooth it on out. Make sure I get that everywhere nice and even. Got a few hours before dinner, and some people prefer to let their steaks warm up. Some people don't. I think the pores open up and the fat melts more evenly if it's a little more room temperature. So that's the way I'm going to do it. And here it sits for now. We'll season up those scallops after they've thawed. Because tonight is going to revolve basically around this new salt that I found. It's basically salt, Parmesan black truffle salt. And I'm going to put some on here, put some water on it, and see what it tastes like out on the griddle. I might even throw a little on the scallops. I'm unsure of that Parmesan scallops. Not sure. Might be good. I'll check back in. And here it is. I just shook it all together real well, mixed it up real well. I do believe that's mostly dried garlic and Parmesan bits floating on top. I will continue to shake it and stir it till it blends together a little bit better, but then later I'm going to throw the whole thing on the griddle and keep that water to hydrate it, and probably just do a steam cap, let it cook away. Alright, here we are getting ready to put these steaks on. I rubbed them yesterday with all the garlic Parmesan truffle oil. I've got my meat thermometer in this guy. It should be somewhere in the low to mid 60s right now. Pop that in there. There's my timer. There's my temp. Set it to 25. It'll go back down a little bit here. It's kind of cold and rainy out, so the fluctuations come and go. That's it. We'll check on it in a while. Alright, we are over here. We've got some asparagus cooking. Oh, it's starting to get good. A couple of them browning up nicely. They're getting a little brown, so I hit them with a little oil. Doesn't take much. Get them all stirred in. Oh yeah, those are going good. Alright, I'm going to turn the heat down on those. We're going to come over to the other side and turn that heat down quite a bit. Cover them up. Now let's go over here. Our beef is at 116 degrees, and I'm going to take it off to rest for a while. Oop. There we go. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to let them rest, and you notice I have them smoking this way so they get an even smoky heat. It's not either side, because I'm going to sear them. Hey, watch the screen. I'm going to sear them off on the griddle over here in just a bit. I can stay open while it cools. We let them rest. A piece of parchment. on a towel. We don't want the heat escaping too fast, but they're going to go ahead and keep cooking. While they're sitting there, they'll probably get to close to 120 degrees, and then we'll cook them off to 125. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, those are looking about done. I should probably take them off. I'll go ahead and do that with them. And we're going to come over here. We're going to grab these steaks. Look at how gorgeous they are already. Woo-wee. But, listen to this. Oh, whoa, whoa, I forgot to oil it. Don't forget to oil. I use avocado oil. It's got a nice high temperature to it. Don't put your oil on a cold griddle, it will burn the oil. That's the sound. Oh yeah. Alright, while those are doing their thing, take that. Oops. Yep, they're done. We're going to go ahead and put them in the bowl. There we go. Okay, see you in a bit. Alright, we're going to flip these guys over. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Come in on close on those. Look at that beautiful bark right there. That's what you're looking for. That's going to taste real good. After that, while those are resting, we're going to sear these guys up. They only take a couple of minutes. Okay, here we are again. We're coming back. Oh yeah, that's the sear we want. Uh-oh, somebody forgot to sear the edge. I'm going to sear these edges real quick. You can see the fat cap is nice and dark because we smoked it really thin. I'm not going to do a whole lot of a sear on that edge, but it's good to make sure you get all your edges seared up. Ooh, doesn't that look better? A little bit to get that edge right there. And I think these guys are done. Next time you see me, we'll have some scallops on the griddle. Okay, we've got scallops going on. Nice little bit of oil. I like to throw them on individually, but guess what? That's a lot faster. My glove on so I can move these around real quick by hand. Again, it's easier than using a bunch of utensils. There. Now I'll switch to utensils. Alright, now we got our scallops almost done. I just threw some butter on last minute. Get it all up and under, and we'll get them flipped around in the butter. Get it all yummy, and then we're going to be ready to eat.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
And here it is all put together. Scallops, New York strip. In my opinion, done just right. So a little bit of bark right across the top there. A little bit of bark. Asparagus, gravy. Dinner of champions.